Stand out. It's no accident that some of the greatest salespeople in the world stand out. They're unique. They're interesting. You want to be around them. You remember them. Even when they've walked away, even months later, you remember those people. So don't just be like everybody else. When you go out to sell, what about you can stand out? How can you be different from the dozen other salespeople that walked in the door the past month? Why would they want to spend time with you? A lot of salespeople who are really good, they are performers, right? They know when they go in there to sell, it can be boring for the customer. So they make it fun. They do little things that make the customer remember them. There was one salesperson. He was obsessed with selling. So what he did is he became one of the top salespeople in the world by the simple technique of always following up with a handwritten card for every birthday, every holiday, for every one of his customers. A handwritten card. He remembered them. They remembered him. He stood out in their mind. He kept that relationship, and they always came back to this salesperson. When you are selling, it can be anything. I know people who dress a certain way. They dress a way that is really interesting. So people will remember them. They aren't just like all the other salespeople. If everybody's wearing a suit, they don't wear a suit. So they look different. They wear something that they feel people will relate to them, understand them, makes them unique, makes them a person. When you go out to sell, your performance matters too. You don't want to give another boring performance, a PowerPoint like everybody else gives. When you go out to sell somebody, you want to make it engaging, interactive, something that they can remember. Can you bring your product along? Can you have them play with it? Do you have funny stories to tell about it? Do you have visuals, audio visual to make it really exciting? How can you make the experience fun? Can you take them somewhere? Can you take your customer somewhere that relates to your product? Maybe into the factory. So instead of just sitting in a conference room, you're like on the factory floor, you're showing them how it's made, you're showing them the parts, or take them into your laboratory if you're a biotech company and have it produced like a show for them where you actually take them and you show them the little things and you're teaching them and they're learning about your product, about your company, about how you think, about how your philosophy. What makes you different? What makes your company different? Are you donating money to charity? Are you working with the community? These things, bring them into your presentation. So when they see you not just as another salesperson. They see you as someone different, someone unique, someone who they want to do business with. Always, when you are selling, stand out. I hope you enjoyed the talk. If you liked it, share it with your friends or subscribe to our channel. You can also come to founderspace.com and check out our 3-month online startup program, as well as my books, Make Elephants Fly, Surviving a Startup, and The 5 Forces. I'm also available on all the major social networks. Just search for Founderspace.